Hello friends, and welcome back to 60 Parsecs. I almost said 60 seconds. Again, I think. This time, I want to do something different. I don't, like in 60 seconds, I basically tried each and every one. So I'm gonna try and do, hold on, wait, sorry, what? The survival experience, surviving your escape shuttle with randomly generated supplies and crew. The full game experience, evacuate the exploding station and survive with the supplies and crew you collected. That's what I did for the last 2 episodes. And missions, the strategic experience, survive with while facing different challenges that will put your leadership skills to the test. Most achievements and statistics are disabled. So for today, I'm going to do the survival, and I'm going to pick this woman because we haven't really had Megan Man at all so far. So anyways, Megan Man. Megan has spent her whole life caring for a family laundry business and her own busy household. After retiring and giving the business to her children, Megan craves a new purpose and new challenges. She doesn't expect much from the wacky Astro Citizen program she signed up for on a whim, but life might still have some surprises in store for her. Where's her husband, if she's got one? Well, she's got a ring on her wedding finger, so I assume she's married. Captain's goal: keep a full crew alive for 30 days. She's got 2 agility, 2 intelligence, and 1 strength. I'm pretty sure we can cope with that. So so far we've been Dee Dee, we're about to be Mega Man, and I've forgotten the other woman's name. It wasn't Abigail, was it? Abigail something? For the life of me, I can't remember what her name was. But I'm going to try and be like every captain I possibly can. So, day 1. Is your name Abigail? Oh, it's April. Oh, it was close. So, we've got... Right. Have we already landed or something? Oh, it's unavailable. Oh, no. We've only got 3 soups. Oh, that's not good. Hi, Astro Computerized Assistant reporting for duty. You must be Megan, right? I am pleased to announce that due to your actions during the escape, you are the perfect candidate to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the escape shuttle, Captain. So we've got 1 lighter, we've got 1 phone, 1 book, a sock. We've got 20 minerals, 20 energy, 20 chemical things, and 3 cans of soup. That's not good. Right, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to have to go with what we've got. Which, as I said, isn't a lot, but I'm going to try my best. Captain, all Astro System missions begin with the commanding officer delivering a moral boosting speech. Don't let me stop you. Okay, so I'm going to do with intelligence. And we're just going to go for it. Because we already kind of know, the introduction to, coming onto the vessel and everything, so I don't need to run through it again. You know exactly what to say. Your convincing speech was more than enough to prove your worth as the captain of the last human crew in the universe. That was quite a performance, Captain. Your crew started cheering even before you were finished with the speech. Long live the captain filled the cabin. If any sound could travel through the soundless void outside the hull of your ship, that would be it. One thing is for sure, you are ready for any challenge this galaxy throws at you. Inspired by your smart leadership style, I allowed myself to power up the enzyme generator in the back of the shuttle. It will produce some useful chemicals for you daily. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin has been activated. It's just like the acquisition material said, this wonderful machine lets you create something for almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. April says she's glad to have you as a captain. Emmett says he's glad to have you his captain. Which one's Emmett? You're Emmett. Baby Bronco. You didn't say anything. How rude. Right, so I'm going to try and craft this first aid kit because we don't have one. So I know from immediately that if I've got that, we should be fine. Right, so this shuttle lacks the EM shielding found on larger vessels, but simply it was never meant for long-term space travel. There are some inherent risks, namely to your skin. Remember how your mum always told you to wear sunscreen at the beach? You're way more likely to get a sunburn out here where there's no atmosphere to protect you. Will you please put on sunscreen? Crap, I just decided to make it because I don't have any, so I'm going to burn to pieces. At least, you know, that's what I mean. Like, if I need a first aid kit, at least I'm making one. You do not wear sunscreen to block the harsh electromagnetic rays flying wantonly through the vacuum of space. You claim that sunscreen makes you break out. I can't verify if this is true or false, seeing as I am an AI and have never experienced a pimple. Your skin is radiating heat, you're complaining of fatigue, and you've got that telltale crimson glow that's the trademark of developing sunburn. Too late now, you'll just have to wait and hope we exit this bad patch of radiation soon. Aloe vera could help if we had any. Enjoy being a lobster. Emmett remains loyal. Thank you, Emmett. Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for 3 days. Even one could be the difference between life and death. That's why it's important to keep good inventory of your stock. Unless you want to eat your own crewmates. Haha, that was a joke. Please appreciate it and laugh. Thank you for your cooperation, Captain. Right, we've already had that before, and I'm going to make Emmett... Wait, hold on. Megan. She's flexible, she's clever, and she's average. Flexible, average, and fit. Average, dumb, and mighty. Flexible, brilliant, and wimpy. Right, I'm going to think... sorry, I need intelligence. Clever, average, dumb... Brilliant. I'm going to put Emmett as the stock keeper, if that makes any sense. Again, I'm going to go with the same thing. I'm not going to feed him until day 5. First contact. Woo! Captain, you need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals were intercepted, were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. It's something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We can safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later. Our, or rather, your life will never be the same, Captain. By the way, Captain, you still have to nominate your communications officer. I'd say April fits the bill. You agree? It's settled then. From now on, April will ensure that you receive some power for the crafting module regularly. As long as she's not insubordinate, that is. Right, okay, so that's what I did. So, as you already know, I put Emmett here as in for the stock manager, and I made April here the communications manager, basically. So I just need, and I fed everyone. So yeah, first contact. Is this when he could be the one to my zeros? Yeah. One problem, he's a communist. Communist even. He believes we are too. He blinded me with his thrusters and it just came out. That sounds so wrong. Right, okay, so I'm gonna give him a can of soup because I know the last time that worked. So I'm just gonna do it again. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be annoyed. Did it work? I hope it did. Right, thank you for agreeing to fly to the abandoned shuttle and for pretending to be a communist. It meant a lot to me. I should have known you made a terrible communist, though. When you approached shouting, "Hello, fellow comrade," with a strong accent, he saw right through you. Do not apologise, you should be proud of who you are. The shuttle was so offended, he shot at us. He was a civilian vessel, though, so he shot at us with random non-dangerous objects. Look, I bought some of them in. Okay, awesome. That's great. We got shot out by, like, probably spoons and things. I'm detecting a massive cylindrical object not far from here. It's alien in origin. No life forms, but there could still be supplies. Will you scavenge the ruined ship? Let's go. Let's just be smart about this. What I'm also going to do is, because I've only got 3 cans of soup left, I'm going to make another can of soup. Awesome. And then I'll feed everyone tomorrow because then I'll have 4 cans of soup. Captain, wake up. We're approaching some sort of celestial body. It resembles a moon, but I think it's a small planet. Let me run a quick scan. 96, 98, 100. Scanning complete. I was right. A small rocky planet with no organic life forms, but there's a lot of movement down there. Strange. My scanners detect some structures as well as buildings or even cities. Captain? If you want to land on this planet safely, you will have to fix up a small malfunction with our steering system, since we're not even able to turn at the moment. Oh, and you'll have to do it before we float away from the planet. Hurry. Okay, so we've got the book. I've put down for another soup, as you can see. Oh, yay! We're landing! That was quick. We're only on, like, what, day 12? Yeah. Whoopsie. Almost made some things fall. Wow, day 12. Robotofu. Robotofu? Okay. Google. Goal achieved. Find an appropriate landing spot. Okay, awesome. You flip through your trusty handbook looking for some kind of manual or at least a how to land a spaceship for dummies chapter. Woohoo! Hiccups. Emmett noticed you desperately fumbling with the book and helped you find the right chapter just in time. Together you replugged the crucial plug and steered the shuttle towards the ground. It was not a soft landing. Nobody is doing great after this stunt, not even me. I'm shaken to my cores. Yes, all of them. Your fate had a pretty unpleasant close encounter with our communicator module, and at least one of these things is useless now. Consider fixing it if you want to avoid radio silence in the future. What's next, Captain? Maybe you could use the information I found while scanning the environment. There are robotic units not far from here, but my scan detected very few aggressive signatures. I think these are peaceful and automations, most of them. Perhaps they can be of help to you, and in case you perish, at least I'll have company. So it's a win-win situation. Captain, the expedition model in the back of the cabin has been activated. All you need to do now is stuff someone into the spacesuit and send them outside. Spacesuit. This shuttle will have to do for now, but it's not fit to be permanent shelter. One small step for astrophysicist, one giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. Awesome. Okay, so now I can start sending people out. What I'm going to do is I've got 3 cans left. So, oh crap. What do I need? I need 6 more of those. What can I do? No. I'm gonna create that. Awesome. Yeah, put that in there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed Emmett. Okay. But then I'm also gonna stuff you in here. So, where is it? Village or tourist information? We'll go with tourist information. And I'm going to send Emmett outside. Yes. Awesome. What? Choose equipment. Take the med kit with you. Awesome. We're going to have our first person go outside. Now, hello world. Yes. Wait for further instructions. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we finally received the answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us eventually. Awesome. So we've achieved quite a few goals here. So we need to await contact and keep a full crew alive for 30 days. We're only on day 13. What? One of the robotics denizens of the planet is eager to test himself against you, Captain. He's letting you make a choice between a test of wits or physical prowess to prove his superiority. It's either logic riddles or running around the shuttle to see who makes the most rounds before giving up. Which one shall it be? Right, we've got quite some intelligence, so we'll do with that. Right, so we've only got 2 soups. And I'm going to make another soup. And then that will be all 3 of us for tomorrow. Because Emmett can't. I've already fed Emmett and sent him outside, so I will be able to. Yeah, I will be able to feed everyone. A contest of logic puzzles against an automation was risky, but you won. All it took was applying some lateral thinking. Your opponent just couldn't wrap his circuits around it. The robot took his defeat graciously and thanked you for the entertainment as he was leaving. Too bad we didn't make bets. Crafting completed. This is now available. Awesome. Okay, so I'll be able to feed everyone. Captain, there's been this constant interference in our comms as of late. Like musical notes playing on repeat. It's starting to become annoying. You could do something about it, but it might just stop if we keep ignoring it. Who should deal with the conundrum? Myself. Right, okay, and I'm also going to feed everyone because now I've got enough cans to feed everyone. Oops, there we go. Boom. So now we're on day 15. I wonder if Emmett's going to be back. I don't think he is. Nope. You finally figured out what to do about that repeating sound pattern. It needed to be answered. Almost like an interstellar meeting call. That's just a metaphor, I think. You hummed the logical conclusion to the sequence and a strange artifact materialized in your hands. Exactly how that happened still escapes my calculations. Oh, and the sound has stopped now. Great. Can I use that to make soup? Please? My crew's gonna die otherwise. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at your airlock politely. You let him in, he shakes your hand, then holds it in an iron grip and won't let go. With technology, evolution stops. Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. He claims it is for your own good, which is what the dentist always said, and you didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs. Now you face your space predator, human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you'd want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself. I freaking can't. I got nothing to defend myself with. I got no soup. Well, hey, Emmett's back. About that rodent infestation yesterday, the results of your decision about how to handle it were unexpected. You researched how to domesticate alien wildlife in the handbook and applied what you learned to the Earth rats. Great news, Captain. It worked. They weren't venomously chewing through your food supplies now. Oh, sorry, they won't. But you do have to love them. We were happy to resolve this conflict without bloodshed. Emmett has returned safely from his trip outside. He says he is a bit hungry when scanning. He says he is a bit hungry when scanning his body to detect some mental imbalances and good physical health. Emmett was a bit clumsy and fell a few times, resulting in some bruises and scratches. The outpost was mostly empty, save for one bored, dusty robot who gave Emmett a few power cells as a welcome gift. The tourist center employee explained to Emmett in a series of bored beeps and distorted words the way to the museum and the library. Who transported these outside our solar system? So strange. Anyway, Emmett brought back rations. Thank fuck for that. Emmett said the place was a little neglected and almost empty, save for that one rusty employee. The tourism industry isn't exactly booming on this planet. Awesome, that's perfect. Right, so we've got food for everyone now. Somebody dropped off a package on our doorstep during the night. The note says, please enjoy this organic junk, humans. We got it in a crappy trade deal centuries ago. Maybe you can find use for this. Inside is a bunch of old dried up alien herbs. Definitely useless to those automations. I'm unable to identify the plant or the chemical composition. What are you going to do with it? Gonna sock it, apparently. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send right, what have we got? Library and museum. Let's go to the museum, and I'm gonna send baby Bronco out. Day 18. 11 more days and our captain's life goal will be achieved. You boiled the herbs and sifted them through a sock, hoping to make some delicious tea. After scanning the liquid, I detected that it might have various medical uses. Everyone spent the afternoon brewing concoctions. I don't know that word. Creating makeshift wound dressings and filling up syringes. An all-natural herbal first aid for the price of one ruined sock. Baby left to pay a visit to Robotofu's first and only museum. While you worry about his safe return, I will make some space on my hard drive for new information about this mysterious planet. Day 30! I just realised we've achieved a crew thing. Right, gather some tools for the procedure. Oh yeah, so basically what happened was we met this robot called Sheila. She's in love with this other robot called Dumbo, who apparently doesn't reciprocate her feelings, and she's really upset about it. So I decided that I was going to help her with it, and the best way to do it was to apparently change his circuit board or whatever, which I don't see why she couldn't just left him alone, but hey ho. And then that's why the goal is to try and find some tools and things. Right, so incredible Captain, your response worked to scare off the approaching legion of disorganized robots. You replied, greetings, this is Captain Megan Man. Your submitted proposal is not accepted at this time. The typical notice period for destruction of meat clocks in this jurisdiction is 3 months. Furthermore, all such proposals must be submitted in writing via registered mail and signed. Our crew has a crack legal team, and we are ready to take this to court. Regards, the captain. The robots were such a mess they couldn't even flee in the same direction. They scattered like a scrap in a supernova. 1,000,000 disorganized robots was no match for the legendary efficiency of our crew. What a confidence boost. You feel wittier too. April left to check out the nearby robotic settlement. Hopefully she won't run into too much trouble. I hope not, but I can't guess. You know, do you know what I mean? Right, I'm gonna keep making some soup because I'm slowly running out of soup. Captain, stop dancing immediately and listen. This is a crisis. You are not a sailor on Broadway. Although I must admit, you improvise beautifully. You have all been poisoned. Some kind of psychoactive toxin has found its way onto the shuttle. Might have something to do with the airlock being full of you know what. Yes, I know the colours sound pretty, but if we don't do something about it now, you may suffer permanent damage. Okay, well, thank fuck I didn't let April go out with my medkit then, because I almost very nearly did let her do that. I let her go out with a mask, because where she was going had hazardous like air fumes or something, and a gun. You acted swiftly, removing the toxin from each and every surface. I didn't even know we had that much disinfectant on hand. You look like a poster crew for the Atrazism program, jiving and singing in unison as you were cleaning. The toxin finally wore off and the smelling salts kicked in, but I recorded your dancing for prosperity. I promise it will make you famous. Okay, awesome. Is anybody hungry? I don't think anybody is at the moment. I've got 3 soups, so I'm doing fine. I know you and the crew asked me to put on some music, Captain, but there is only one frequency active right now, and it's more of a talk show. 2 robotic neighbours are arguing on the radio. Someone's mecha cow crossed through a broken fence and ruined someone else's mecha flowers. Only they can't come to an agreement over who is responsible for making the holes in that fence. So it's an impasse. I don't think this requires an intervention, Captain, but do you want to? But do what you want, sorry. I'm going to go about that intelligently. Can I upgrade? Repair. Oh, I might need to. Okay, so I'm going to try and repair our book. And then hopefully we can like try and continue to make some soup. Hopefully April comes back with some food. Otherwise, I might be a little fecked. What the hell's up with her? You joined the conversation on the radio, advising the divided neighbours to make up and clean up the damage together. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. The crew agreed. The transmission went silent. Today you found a gift basket of sorts near the shuttle. The note said that thanks to your wisdom, a century-old conflict had finally been resolved. The bot sent you an old dusty syringe with organic medicine inside. Not sure where they got it, but it seems to work alright on humans. Awesome. Repairs completed. Now item available. Handbook. Great. Brilliant. Right, you refused to participate in this scenario any further, Captain. You left Sheila to fend for herself. If I was capable of empathy, I would feel sorry for her. But since I'm not, I will just say I hope I never find myself in a similar situation. April returned from the nearby robot village. The place isn't big, just a few streets from a few dozen robotic families. At most, all of them peaceful. Anyway, April's state is a little fragile. She is famished and her mental state is questionable. April walked through weird, bad-smelling fumes from some machinery. The mask filters were completely covered up by a black, greasy film. Ew. April found some small dusty rocks and even a few gems behind the robotic houses. The inhabitants of the village were kind enough to give April directions to the bomb craters and the robot statue. She did not expect to find one out there, but there it was. An old sock. Could it be ours? I'm still trying to figure out how or why tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, April picked up some soup on the way. April was pleasantly surprised by this trip. The automations might keep their distance a little, but they're friendly enough. That's good news. Awesome. Perfect. So I can like feed everyone now, I think. I think I'm hungry. No, I'm not. She's just hungry, that's all. But that's fine. I will send someone else out. Warning, warning, we have a breach. The ship is about to be contaminated. I'm engaging all the emergency protocols available by my effort appear to be useless. This contamination cannot be avoided. You have to protect yourself, Captain, before it's too late. We'll use the mask that we've got. I've reached day 50. And the fuck was that? Just before you shut the door, after taking a look at the robot still moshing at the hole outside, its vice-like grip clutched onto the airlock handle. The droid pulled open the door with incredible force, then walked into the cabin where it began knocking into walls and crew while screaming in binary. It didn't seem to want to hurt you or anything. This morning it woke up from its stupor and left clutching its head unit. Must have been the morning after the night before, but the sleepless night, along with the image of the robot standing at your feet as you slept, left you, and the crew more on edge than ever. Emmett departed toward the bomb crater fields. Not sure if there is much to be found there after the last expedition, but let's give him a chance, alright? Does this mean we failed? Like, who the hell are you? Captain, we're in trouble. It's space pirates. Captain, space pirates. They are ones who have been following us. They are ferocious, hungry for soup, and eager to plunder. One of them boarded the shuttle. Stand your ground, Captain. All I have is an automatic... What is wrong with you? Okay, I'm going to give you the damn... Oopsie. No, I'm going to give you... No! No! I want to give you the sock. Because I made it for Emmett, but then I sent Emmett outside, and then that came. Are we dead? Oh. Atchison's legs up. Now, Captain, fry those bastards. Good job. Pardon my language, but sending a gigawatt of power through the hull can make an AI say some things. The important part is that the intruders were electrocuted and escaped. Good news, Captain. The space pirates are on the run. I suspect this is not the last time we'll be seeing them, though. Watch your six. Also, did anyone notice they were all apes? No? Huh. My sensors must have been hit by interference, I guess. No, they were apes. Don't worry. Well, that's unexpected, Captain. There's cheese in the pantry. At least I think it's cheese. I don't know how it got there. Did somebody sneak it on board? Is there an infestation of alien mold? Was it the French? Despite times call for desperate measures, Captain, we don't know the origin of the mystery cheese. Will you eat it anyway? Yes, because it's food. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here. We're still going. So... I guess this is really good, but I really don't know what else to say to it. We're on day 52, which I think is the longest at the moment. Emmett is still yet to come back, but my camera's almost out of battery, so that's why I'm kind of like leaving it here. Plus, you know, I've been playing for like almost over an hour. So I'm going to leave this episode here, and I'm going to continue it in the next episode. So, if you did like this episode, please click that like button down below, and while you're there, please click the subscribe button so you're told when my next 60 Parsecs video has been uploaded. Bye!